love how there's like 3 or 4 recurring lines. I like.
Yeah.
You're just ready for every time.
It was like those were lines that I was actually told in the film room. Like
Those?
they all those piss down your leg, not really an athlete, home is too big. Like we used to hear those in the film. We had another one, but I had to cut that one out. It was you got a big old vagina between your legs. So
No way.
yeah, he used to say it. He said, "Oh, it was nah." He used to say the other word too. So
Right.
Yeah.
it was crazy. But you know, for my content, like I was like, all right, I had to cut that out.
Yeah.
The companies and stuff
PG.
were like, nah. So
Oh, you used to put it in?
Yeah.
And then, oh, that's funny.
early on, I used to say that.
Yeah.
Early on, I used to say that.
Now you're censored. Huh? You're too big time.
Yeah, nah. It was like it was.
He's like Russ. Russ, great content.
It was somebody I was. It was a company I was working with. Was like, yeah, we don't want to, use this. So I was like, all right, So I just cut it out. It was cool.
Well, how's that work? Do these companies, they want you to like work it in the video? Because I know you did like a recruiting app before,
Yeah.
and you just have to like somehow work
Weave
it
it.
into the content.
Yeah, so for me, I always like to keep everything natural. I like to keep it. I don't want it to be corny if I'm doing an ad.
Right.
I want it to still be funny. I want it to still be something that people, just like any other video. So I always make sure like that I try to make it as seamless as possible.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I do it. So I'll say something about it. I'll weave it into the video, into the film session somehow.
Yeah, it works out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have gone creative though. Like I like the Brittany Renner one. On the point, like stay away from Brittany Renner.
Yeah. Yeah, people like that. Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, the creativity recently. Like, there's been some new ones, bro. Like that
Yeah.
are really good. It's like stand-up comedy, honestly. Like we had this guy Fahim Anwar. He kind of like went through his notes, and like it takes a different kind of brain to like kind of see these things and find analogies and like metaphors and examples. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be able to come up with half the stuff you do, honestly. Like,
And that's the thing. Like, I don't know. It comes pretty easy
yeah,
for me. Like I said, sometimes like I'm literally like it's just right in front of sometimes I don't have anything. I just wake up
really,
and I'm like,
just
yeah.
off the dome, you just click play. And,
Yeah, so it's not like it's like a freestyle, but it is like it's not prepared.
okay.
So what I mean by that, so it's not like I turn on the camera and I'm just flowing straight through. There's takes, but like coming up with the jokes, a lot of times it's just I'm coming up with it right there in that session, in that
Okay.
moment,
Oh wow.
versus
Writing it down
writing
before.
a script before.
Yeah.
Now sometimes if it's a Super Bowl, sometimes like that Alabama game,
Yeah.
like probably half of that was written. Some of those big moments, like I'm like, all right, man. The night before, I'm like, all right, man. Let's lock in.
You
Let's
already
get
started
this.
thinking about
Yeah,
it.
like I'm like, all right, it's game time. And it's like I'm.
Yeah.
It's just like it's, you know what I mean?
He's got the headphones in. Rolling
Yeah,
up.
like I'm like, yeah, let's go.
He got his pregame fit on.
I'm playing the music.
I
You know what I
like
mean?
it.
Whatever
Hell yeah.
soundtrack playlist I got on, like I'm really like, all right, we gotta go in. You know what I mean? We can't mess around. This is, people are anticipating this.
Right. Yeah.
So same attitude.
So while you're watching the game too, like you could be with your boys, but like the next day you're gonna really
You're like, oh,
put out
yeah.
some fire.
You're like,
I
this
got
one, this is good.
Yeah.
And I'm on Twitter and I'm on Instagram and people are like, oh my God, you see that?
All the
And I'm tweeting,
mentions.
I'm like, oh yeah,
It's
we're getting them tomorrow.
Yeah, we got this.
So so it's like it's dope. Like you said, the community.
Yeah.
I love that. I have fun with it.
Yeah, I like that one he did of Caleb too, which is
Yeah.
cool. With like he squirted him
Yeah.
and then he like shook him at the end too.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that was him.
No, here's the thing. The social media team for USC put that together.
Oh, for real?
Really?
Yeah. I didn't. I just woke up one morning and it was like, I was mentioned and it was like, here, collab
Oh,
on the post,
really?
and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And that
Oh, yeah.
one did pretty good. It had like 2 million views.
So they just edited it in the way that it seems like you made it for that.
Yeah.
Oh, so like you were
So
saying
that was content I was saying that for other videos.
Oh.
Oh, so you weren't even talking about that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But the thing was, but it was for, you guys played, oh man, you guys destroyed them. What team was this?
This year?
Yes, you guys destroyed them.
Rice, Arizona State. What's we played? Fresno State,
Keep
Yeah,
going.
Probably Rice, Fresno State.
Stanford.
Stanford,
Yeah,
thank you.
Stanford.
Oh yeah.
Stanford. So it was just
Georgia.
bombs away on Stanford. So
Oh
I did a video for that.
Yeah.
And some of the audio from that video from a Stanford game, it was used to create that one.
Damn, they did your job for you. Look at that.
He's like, this is getting easier.
Free
Yeah.
views. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was dope. That was very successful. And after that, we spoke, like the social media coordinators, and that's how I got on the sideline.
That's awesome.
That's lit, bro.
Yeah,
You're killing it, dude.
It's
You're
tough. It's
killing
exciting, man. It's
Yeah.
exciting. It's exciting, like, just to be able to, especially because, like, you know, I didn't go to like a D1 school or nothing like that. I went to D3 school, 2 D3 schools, and you know, I always looked up to, you know, these NFL players and like the D1 players, and it's nice to be in that space.
Yeah.
You know, to be able to be on the field, and you know,
They're
what I'm
coming
saying?
up to you like, yo, this is crazy.
That's so dope, man.
That's awesome.
Well, you're proving also that these are shared experiences at any level.
Yeah.
Like you can be in high school or a dude in the league, like all these guys in the NFL who are like laughing at your videos and like following you and like relating to her, like Deion Sanders, right? Like he's another freaking one of the best DBs of all time.
Yeah.
Right.
And you could have a third string JV guy.
Right.
Same experience. Like it's all football players. It's like that's the cool part.
That's just
right?
the
It's
culture,
it's
dude.
the
Yeah.
culture.
And I've
right?
noticed that.
That's
I've
the
noticed that
culture,
more
right?
and more. You know, as I've grown up with football, you know, it's all the same. It's different levels, but it's just all the same.
Yeah, it really is
the
all
same
the same
experiences.
Yeah.
Same experiences. It's dope, man. It's a dope game now.
Yeah. So what are you thinking next? Like you mentioned the podcast and you signed with that, you know, marketing agency and all that, but like moving forward, it's like where do you see this going?
So I can act. So I want to do that. I want to do stand up.
I was gonna say stand up.
Yeah,
Like, you
I
have
have
the mind
to.
for it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But you got to get up on that stage.
It's
in
reps.
front of
hard,
people.
It's
right?
reps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, and then sometimes maybe it's in my head, but sometimes you feel as though it's different for you versus somebody else who's just, you know, trying to do stand up, because if I get up there and bomb, it's like, oh, Mr. Go 30, he's not really funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or Coach 30, he's not funny. Look, you know, so it's a difference to where, like,
harder to
sometimes I feel like
enter.
I won't get the same opportunity to work on my skill set.
Yeah.
But regardless,
Yeah.
gotta
That's
do
a
it.
part of it. You just got to go to open mics, and